What's up, man? You did? Hey, man, what you up to? It's time to rise up. I hope you staying up, man. Say, man, rise up with me, man. Shit. Keep your head up, man, while you at it, man. You did? All money up, no money down, man. You know what I'm saying? We on the up and up. You did?
Can you turn that thing up, 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 up? You know I stay up, 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 up. They were talking, so it's up, 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 up. You see them numbers going up, 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 up. I hop out the bed, now I'm up, I'm ahead. You wanna eat it up, you gotta cough up some bread. I know you're up there watching, help me keep up my head. My price is going up, but I ain't keeping up with them. She was all up in my face, now she cutting up with them. If it was up to me, I'd turn her down, she up in my DM. You be on the truck I had, don't need no CDL. If you keep
What's going on, everybody? Welcome. Y'all, we going to Carl Jones up here, man. America's Next Top Model nominee and participant, model, actress. You know what I mean? She got a lot of beautiful and amazing things going on. And I want y'all to hit the like, share the live, you know, all that good stuff, man. That's highly appreciated, you did. Hitting the like, sharing the live, all those things is appreciated. But what I will be doing though, whenever we officially start the live, I ask that people be respectful. You did. I ask that people, you be on good behavior, man, because we just wanna do good, man. That's all this is based on, is doing good, man. We are streaming from multiple platforms at this point. We are streaming from YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. You know what I mean? I've been doing my advertisements all day, so yeah, man. Let's just try to, honor the business, man, because that's all I'm doing is business, man. Getting to it, networking. That's my thing. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm allow a few minutes to come in, let some people come in and share, and this and that, and round everybody up, especially on this other channel, and discontinue that one so people can, come over here and find where we at. And that's what's going on for the moment. You dig what I'm saying? So I appreciate y'all, but we will be starting momentarily. You feel me? So y'all just sit back and enjoy. Understand? It's gonna be a beautiful situation, man. And I appreciate y'all. All right, everybody, the show we're gonna get started here in a few, like I say, about a minute or two. You dig? So y'all just share the live if you can, you know what I mean, to someone who would like to be inspired. That's all I need everybody to do. Just share the live, just here, there. You dig? I really appreciate it. But share it to someone who would like to be inspired by this her story. You feel me? And like I say, we ain't gonna be long and drawn out or whatever. We just gonna vibe, man. And that's the basis of her story. It's a good feeling. It's a good story. You feel what I'm saying? We want to hear the good parts. And she is here. We letting her get settled and get her lighting and all those things together. And then we're gonna bring her in, y'all. So know that we finna go up. It's finna be a good little old situation. I appreciate y'all that you did. Now for real though, I ain't gonna lie to you. Cause I've been grinding, man. And I like the way, you know what I mean, when you network, it all comes full circle, you understand? It's a lot of growth in this. You know what I mean? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show my handsome face. You dig what I'm talking about? And I'm gonna bring me up in here. You feel me? Hey, what's going on, everybody? What is the deal? You dig? I appreciate y'all coming true. You understand? We finna mingle, man. You dig? Yeah. We finna do it like we supposed to. Um, Once again, I appreciate everybody coming through. You feel me? And being a participant, sharing the live is beautiful. You did share the live to someone who needs to be inspired by her story. This will be a continuation. I'm gonna continue to do this, so y'all gonna see some more people. I ain't gonna hold you. You're gonna see a lot of different stories. You feel me? But I'm not aiming for the negative stories, the drama and the hatred and the traumatic stories. I don't want to make people uncomfortable and put them in that light to where they gotta tell a bunch of strangers their personal stuff. I don't want to do all that. I just want to talk about the good stories. 1 second, child. Yeah, I just want to talk about the good stories, man. That's it. You know what I mean? And just network with people, man. That's it. That's all I want to do, man. Talk that good stuff, man. Everything else is uncivilized, man. Drop a number 7 if you in here. If you in here, drop a number 7. I'll just wait till she come back on. Whether y'all communicate or not, I'll just be patient. 1 second. All right, y'all. With no further ado,
Oh, there we go.
welcome to Toccara Jones. How are you doing, man?
I'm doing good. Happy 420.
Oh yeah, happy $420 to all the smokers, man. Y'all know Pharaoh don't participate, but shout out to everybody who medicates, man. I believe that I mean it's a beautiful thing. Medicine is beautiful, but
Thank you. The
all
herbs,
right,
the
so,
natural herbs.
right, it's natural, y'all. How was your night to start out?
I had a long day, but it's winding down. I'm glad I'm ending it with you.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, do you remember when I told you I like good stories. Like I like hearing the good stuff. And
Mm.
I want you to start this off with a good story that you know it could be laughter, it could be inspired, it doesn't matter. We want to hear her story right now.
Okay.
You can even tell us one of them racy, sexy stories. I mean, it's up to you.
A racy, sexy story. Now,
Oh,
let me tell
racy.
you this story.
Okay.
I was at a community college
Mm.
in Dayton, Ohio, and I I had just got back from New York, and the agency that I was with, the modeling agency that I was with in New York, had let me go. They had released me.
Mm.
And I ran into this girl at the school, and she was telling me at the college, she was telling me that she had just got finished auditioning for America's Next Top Model.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, well, where was this at? She was like, yeah, you just go online and have the casting calls. Excuse me, they have the casting calls and everything. So I was like, okay, so I was like, yeah, because I'm gonna be a plus size model anyway. I'm about to take over the world. I'm moving to New York because I was about to move to New York because I had signed with the agency, but they had
Mm.
let me go. But I wasn't stressed about it because I figured, hey, if I got this agency under my book, then that's just gonna help me get the next agency because like why would somebody else want me when I got a book from these
Right.
people? So so I was like, let me go here and audition for this America's Next Top Model thing. And so they had a casting in Columbus, Ohio, and I'm from Dayton. My
Mm.
boyfriend at the time was from Columbus, so I used to go to Columbus all the time. So it was no thing. So he took me to the audition. So I came into the audition. It was all these women everywhere. It was just a whole auditorium full of women. And the camera crew, the camera guy, he was sitting on the stage, and it was a very narrow stage. The stage wasn't that big at all. And we had to walk across the stage, and then we had to like pose, and we had to like maybe say our name and height or whatever. And all the girls, to me, they were just a little too timid, or they just wasn't giving it. Like they wasn't serving. Like you sit back and you watching people doing, you like, no, girl, you gotta like give. You better give, honey. So I was like, when it was my turn, I got up there and I served that little narrow ass stage. Okay, I twist and turn, walked. I went back and forth that little stage. I tore that stage up. Okay, I answered my questions and everything. But I'm a performer. I went to school for the performing arts, right? So I love a
Like
stage.
Tupac, like that type
Yeah,
of
like
school.
Tupac. Yeah.
Mm.
I went to school for the performing arts, so I love a stage. I love to perform. I'm actually about to I'm starring in, well, not starring in, but I'm a part of the stage play that's going around in these different cities, so I'm excited about that. I love a stage. I just did a little play the other week. But anyway, so I tore that stage up. Okay,
Bye bye.
when I got done, all the women in the auditorium were cheering. They were like high fiving me, and they were like, "Oh, you gonna be on America's Next Top Model? Oh, you made it! Oh, you like when I left out of there, I was like already like a celebrity because
Damn.
all the women were like like they were just giving me my props and was just like,
Right.
like they were like, even though like after like it was just like it was giving. I got in the car with my boyfriend. I'm like, listen, I'm about to be on America's Next Top Model. It's on and popping. So I was moving to New York. I was going on a vacation because that was the casting, and then they were supposed to do a callback. So I ended up going on this trip to Jamaica. It was like a summer fest. Beanie Man was there, Trina, Elephant Man, like all these people. It was like this big festival or something. I'm there. I'm telling people I'm about to be on America's Next Top Model. I'm kissing babies. I'm doing radio interviews. I am just like out there living my best life. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I get back. I'm in New York. I'm talking to my sister. She's like, "What's going on with the top model thing?" I'm like, "I don't know. They didn't call me back."
Damn.
I'm like, "Wait a minute. I know they should be having the callbacks. I go online. I see they having callbacks and stuff. I didn't get a call back." And I'm like, "Oh, somebody made a mistake." I'm like, "What's going on?" So I see that when I went to the casting, it was just the local television station putting girls on tape and sending it in. But it wasn't the actual people who make decisions. It wasn't a casting director. It was just like your local Channel 7 News taping girls and submitting your auditions. Basically, they were just submitting auditions for us.
Right.
Oh, shucks. Sorry.
Must be hit it.
Uh-huh. So,
you know what? In that, when you looking down right there,
uh-huh.
I ain't gonna say. I'll wait. That's
No,
crazy.
what you about to say?
Huh?
What was you gonna say?
You and Megan Thee Stallion got some similar features. Looking like what the heck? Like when the light cut off, you must have an alter ego. Are you Megan Thee Stallion?
So they no. First of all, no, I'm not making a stallion. Let me just clarify that because I don't want no misunderstanding. I don't want no misunderstanding. Let me go ahead and just clarify that right now.
This is not Megan Thee Stallion.
The Toccara Jones.
This is Toccara Jones.
Period.
Let's keep it.
That's it. So so I was like, oh, someone must have made a mistake. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I need to be in front of the people who making the decisions. You know what I'm saying? And so they had a call back in New York and they had one in Indianapolis. But I was like, New York is going to be too much competition. The line's going to be long. It's going to be crazy. I'm from Ohio. So I just flew myself into Indianapolis. Mm-hmm. So I show up to the callback and they're like, well, you're not on our list. We are here for the callbacks. And plus the callbacks, it's a whole packet they filled out. They had to submit pictures. Like, it's a whole process. They was like, but at the end, it's like, we will be seeing, like the stragglers, basically. So that gave me time to fill out the package, go to Kinko, print out some pictures, get my little thing together. But the thing is, when they were auditioning the callback girls, they auditioned them individually because they were there to see them. So they had individually had time for them. With the stragglers, we had to wait all day to the very end. Excuse me. We had to wait to the very end. And then they brought us in like 30 at a time. Like massive. Put us all in this room, told us to line up against the wall and stuff. So we lined up against the wall and I stopped right in front of the camera. Right. And so then it was more girls coming in and I like just step back so they can pass through because my thing was like, no, I need to be right here. Fuck that. I will be right here. And so then so we in there and the lady is the casting director. Her name is Michelle Mock. Love Michelle Mock. Shout out to Michelle Mock. So she's in the camera. She looks down. She looks up. She's like, we just want you to say your name, your age, or your name, where you're from, 3 words to describe yourself or something. Whatever. She gave us instructions. And so the girls get started over here. We starting from left to the right. So the girls is like, hi, I'm Mary. Hi, hello, I'm Sarah. Hi, I'm Keisha. Hello, I'm Nicole. So I'm like, okay, I can't say hi and I can't say hello because
Right. I
all this is
understand.
sounding boring to me. Like I'm listening and all this
Yeah.
ain't nothing like popping for me,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, I gotta stand out. And remind you, I was still like at that community college, and I had just finished taking like a speech class, a public speaking class. So I remember the teacher was like, if you want to get somebody's attention, you either have to speak really low to make them like kind of come in and want to understand what you're saying or like pay attention to what you're saying,
Mm.
or you got to like, bam, make a big explosion on their ass. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I did
I
when
know
it
what
was
you
my
did.
turn. Then when it was my turn, I stepped up. I said, I am Toccara Jones, and I'm weighing in at a whopping 200 pounds, and
Yes.
I'm
Yes.
just
Yeah.
black, beautiful, and loving
Talk
it.
this shit.
And the lady, she looked up from the machine. She said, okay, thank you. And I stepped back into my little spot. She put her head down. All the girls did their whole little thing. Michelle, when we got done, she was like, thank you, ladies. She's like, if I call your name, stay. So she called my name, and the rest was history. So my story is don't give up.
You know what I like about.
Even if they don't pick you, it don't even matter. People don't even know that they never even picked me. I had to
Wow.
bust in on the scene.
Wow. But
Yeah.
what I like about this story was you recognize what you had to do to,
Mm-hmm.
what I mean, staple, like I'm here. You might overlook me, but I'm around now. Like I'm here. Like you came in, you recognized where the camera was. So you was like, all right, product placement. And then you listen to the rest of the people talking and you like, oh, they saying the same thing. Nah. Hold on. Let me just go ahead and step
Right.
like, nah, for real. What is you talking about? I'm hard, you understand? You know what it is. Let's keep it period. You did that.
Yeah.
That's you can teach that. You know, you can teach a whole class on just that. How to get noticed at the audition.
How to get noticed at the audition. I love what you think, Pharaoh.
That's what we've been
How
on.
to get noticed at the audition,
I mean,
period.
look, I googled the other day. I googled the word how. It's 25 billion people typing how for anything. I googled who. 25 or 20 billion. Everybody wants to know how. They want to know how to open a jar of peanut butter easily. They want to know how to reprogram a cell phone. They want to know how to, man, what? Put on
That is so true. That is so true. Those like the first two things you type: how, who, what.
right. So I wanna dwell in the how department because the how to do stupid for these people. Like I'm like, wow, people are making a lot of money telling other people how to do it.
Exactly. That's so true.
So
How to
yeah,
boil water.
you know, hey, believe it or not, people Google how to roll a blunt. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
They
Yeah, I
Google
believe it. They Google everything.
what?
Of course. Of course. I believe it.
Nah,
I
yeah,
believe it.
I like them kind of stories. See, that's what I want to bring to the that type
Yeah.
of stuff right there. You did.
Yeah. You did. Yeah, yeah, and that's what I want too. I want us women and people in general, especially my community, to believe in ourselves, have confidence in ourselves, and don't be afraid to fail and don't be afraid to go after what's yours. And like you said, and put in the work. You know what I mean? I'm like, well, let me find out why didn't I get picked? Oh, this wasn't the casting director. Oh, they didn't have anything in charge. You know what I mean? Like, and just keep going for it. Don't give up because even especially models, especially aspiring models, like I have to tell them I've been in the modeling industry since I was 14 years old. I heard so many no's. I heard no's for years. I heard no's. I didn't get an agent until I was like 18 years old. So from 14 to like 18, 19 years old, I didn't receive an agent. And also I wasn't even in the category, like I wasn't thin enough because I had these big breasts. But it didn't stop me from going to the agency every year. It didn't stop me for submitting my pictures. It didn't stop me from wanting to be a model because they told me that my breast was too big, even though I was thinner. But then I gained my weight. And when I gained my weight, that's when agencies started to notice me. And then I still got dropped.
So
So
you saying they noticed you when you got bigger or thicker?
yeah, when I got bigger, then I moved into a different category that I didn't even know exist. I didn't, because I was a young girl, so I never knew what plus size was. I never knew it was a curves division. Like I never shopped there. Like that wasn't my reality. I never even considered myself to be a plus size girl. Like I didn't know what plus size was. Like I didn't go to Ashley Stewart or Lane Bryant's. Like this was all a new learning experience for me because that wasn't really like my life.
So whenever you heard about these things, you just adapted.
Well, no,
Or
I
was
mean,
it hard to
when
accept?
I seen the plus size girls, to me, they look good. And plus, and when I started to see, when I started, I was really working in London and Paris, and like, so I'm, especially for European and me being a Black woman and just being voluptuous, just having like our regular Black girl body. So it wasn't like, even when I seen the pictures of the girls that were my size, they looked good. So it didn't
Right.
never really clicked. It never was a negative for me. It never clicked to me
Right.
that this was supposed to be, I'm supposed to feel some kind of way. I'm big. Everything about me big. Thank you. Big personality, big hair, big titties, big feet, big cheekbones, like big, everything big. What? So it was just fit into my brand.
Right. It was some all in it, and that's what I was
And
meaning
it's
by
like how you
you
take
adapted.
things. And that's what people used to say. People used to always hit me with the word big. Like, I'm like, when did that big become a negative? I thought
Right.
big was a positive. Like, how did big, like, how did y'all
Right.
flip this? Like, to me, it just never took on that effect. Like, I just never associated myself with something like that. Like, it had to
Right.
be good. It was me. It's me.
Right. Indeed. So what I was saying, like, whenever you knew that there were these categories, did you purposely like, okay, well, yeah, we finna do a big then everywhere I go. Like I'm purposely finna go into the stores where they cater to plus size women.
Oh, well,
That's
no, that was the market I was in. So I didn't know, like I'm saying. So when I went into the agencies, when I was going, then they told me that I was plus size and that this was the division that I needed to be in. And so when I went to that division, they liked me and they brought me into that division. And it wasn't necessarily catering to it, but I mean that's my career. I'm like the first Black plus size supermodel of the world. So
That's
it
hard.
was just like
That's hard.
it was just it's just what I was. And it was just, it wasn't like me trying to cater to it. I was it.
Right. Well, that like a lot of people, like with the cowboy thing, a lot of people like, man, you country as hell, boy. I'm like, but that's where I'm from. But once they actually give it to me, like I'm gonna be more country. I know I have to because they love it, but not because I'm trying to fake it. But I wanna show more people of it. Like I want them to see it. Like right now, I don't really have no need to be like too country for everybody because it's something that I just do anyway.
You
But
are. Right. Right.
that's
Just you
just it.
are. It's like you just are. It's you. Right.
like you see, I had to go through
Had on
my
like, yeah, it just is what it is.
yeah.
And it's more authentic that way too. I mean, I'm a big personality, and like I said, I love the stage. So when it's lights, camera, action, of course, if that's I'm putting on, but
Yeah.
not putting on in a fake way, but because I love it, and this is my time. Like I guess if you want to say to be big or to be grand, or it's just authentic. Like I'm naturally loud, I'm naturally funny. It's just I'm just right naturally expressive, you
Where'd you
know. So
get
I'm
this
just
move
like
from?
I just, you know what I mean?
What
Like
is it?
I'm
What does that
naturally.
mean? Where'd you get this move? That move right there is this like like I love this shit. Like
Because I'm oozing. I'm trying to express to you the feeling of. I want you to feel it, honey. Yeah.
nah, I did
You
because I
feeling it,
emphasize
huh?
like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro,
Right.
like you don't understand. Like you know what I'm saying? Like that's my equivalent of that. Like, fam, like you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, for real. You understand? Like, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So I like that equivalent. Give me another good story, like on a trip.
Oh man. I don't know how many. I think that's the story I got for you because you know it's late and you know it's past my bedtime. I
Okay,
thought somebody else was coming up here to tell stories.
do you want that to happen?
Yeah,
I'll
somebody.
open it.
Yeah, come on. Where we at? How many
Okay.
people we got? People here? Somebody want to come up?
All
Yeah.
right, anybody? We finna open the floor. So you want to open it up for anybody else to come tell a story? Here's your opportunity. Hold on, let me see. If anybody wants, I'm putting the link right here. Uh, join, ladies only. Look at that. She wanna hear. So y'all, that was a good story. It was entertaining. I hope y'all got some meat from that.
Thank you. I hope they got some meat from it too. I'm pretty sure they did. I'm pretty sure they got some meat.
What are you drinking over there for start?
I'm orange juice and cranberry juice mix.
Oh, it's just juice.
Yeah, just juice.
Oh, you sipping that thing like it had some.
Because there's no, it's, I've been craving juice. I've been drinking water and I've been wanting some juice. And, you know, I don't really drink soda or pop like that anymore. I'm very proud of myself. So I was like, I really want some juice. And I don't have any lemons or limes in the house. So I can't like really infuse my water. Because if I had some lemons or limes, I'd be drinking my water. So I just stopped at the gas station, got some juice.
Hello.
Oh, Selena,
Hey, Duke. How are you?
I'm
Hey,
doing great.
I'm glad to see you. Hey, Toccara. How are you? I loved you on Top Model. You were my inspiration. I was really happy that you made it as far as you did. I always thought you were very beautiful, outgoing, and you just had a beautiful spirit. And I really loved you on that show.
Thank you. Thank you so
Yeah,
much. I
beautiful
appreciate
lady,
it.
inside and
Thanks.
out.
Thank you. Do
Yeah.
you have a story you would like to share with us?
No, not really. I just want to just say that. I mean, the only story that I have is, well, I have a lot of stories, so I don't know any one in
Yeah,
particular.
the
The
object of this
first one to come to
is
mind.
is to hear women tell good stories because on the internet we hear all of these dramatic and bad and drama stories. So just tell any good
Um,
story will work.
well, I was cyberbullied maybe 3 months ago. Well, I've been cyberbullied for think about 3.5 months. Someone was cyberbullying me, and I decided to start a channel to make sure that I created the narrative that I wanted to create for myself. Even though some of the people were trying to create a narrative for me. So I created my own channel so that I could have my own voice and that I could talk about things that were not drama filled, but things that were encouraging to other people and inspiring to other people. So that's what I do now. I interview different people. I talk about different subjects to open people's eyes to different perspectives. So I would say that even though I was cyberbullied, I used that for a purpose. So
Yes.
Good deal.
that's the story.
Yeah, that's good. We just want to
Yeah.
hear good stuff.
Right.
But
Yeah,
go ahead.
thank you. But
Yeah,
Duke, I want you over there one day when you have some time. I would appreciate you to come over and visit me sometime.
indeed. I didn't know you had a channel. I thought you was just a supporter.
Yeah, yeah, I put it on my Instagram.
Oh,
And you too, Toccara. It's at the real Selena. So
Oh,
if you ever have time, just check it out. And that's me.
okay.
So thank you so much, guys.
Thank you for coming
welcome.
up.
All right. Good night.
We can do two more stories out because I don't want to hold the card too long. Her night's been well spent. The day was long, and like I just wanted to kick this off in a proper way where we hear some because that was a good story. I mean that's like that's like when I was in Austin for South by Southwest and I
Hmm.
had met Katie Couric. I had I had this blazer on and I'm talking on my live like this, just talking, chopping it up, and telling people what I'm doing. I'm at Starbucks, finna get me a tall one. We finna da. And this lady says, "Hey, I like your jacket." I got the video too. Hey, I like your jacket. I said, "Oh, I appreciate it." I said, "Katie, that's Katie." So we get to chopping it up. We get close. She was like, "We fly, he fly. I love your jacket." But so yeah, them type of stories standing out is dope.
Yeah, no, yeah, that is nice. And Katie is a sweetheart too. We was at I was at Coachella, and Katie was in. I was in a section with her. She was pretty cool.
Yeah, she cool. I can't even lie. But if don't nobody else have another story, man, I'm finna let Car get her beauty rest.
I
You dig?
am thinking I can wipe my makeup off.
Right.
Ladies, skincare. That's also good. I mean, like since we're talking about her story, I was just do tell ladies about the journey of just being natural and just loving our skin and loving our natural hair and
The afro. The
yeah, my
fade.
my afro. Yeah, I had to chop my hair off twice to just to get it to just get natural because also you it's so much going on, ladies, with these perms and these lawsuits are going on. But of course, if you put in chemicals directly onto your scalp, onto your pores, and seeking in, like these are toxic chemicals, even makeup and stuff. So I just encourage us to love ourselves naturally. There's nothing wrong. Like, listen, I'm a model, I'm a girl, I'm feminine. I love fake hair, I love fake nails, I love makeup, I love all that stuff. But I also love me without any of that. And I don't need any of that to be who I am, to feel beautiful, to be confident. And I just challenge us to just tap more into just taking care of our natural self, taking care of our skin, taking care of our hair, and taking care of our health, and taking care of our diets, and just taking care of ourselves, self care, loving ourselves, taking time for ourselves, to be with ourselves, not always having to be with someone or have someone around, and, learning how to say no and have that time because so many times we giving and giving and giving and giving as women. We give and we give even if it hurts our feelings, even if we're tired, even if we don't want to, we just give and give. But we have to stop and say no and take care of ourselves so that we can give from the overflow because it's so much better when you take care of yourself and you do what you need to do for you. Then you're going to support and be so much better for all the people that are surrounding you. All right, ladies. Thank you. Also, I'm gonna tie my hair up, I'm gonna wash my face, tie my hair up, and go to sleep. Listen to my affirmations, honey, and go to bed. Good night.
Y'all make sure y'all follow her on Bigo. She's on there on the regular,
Yeah.
doing her hosting thing, and yeah, she keep it regular. She good to but she doesn't just keep it regular. She keeps it authentic and genuine. This is how I know her. I know her because genuosity. You understand? So yeah, yeah. I appreciate your love. I ain't bullshitting you.
Hey, thank you. I appreciate you too, Farrah.
Right, heck yeah. I'm gonna see you. I'm gonna see you around there. Get you some rest. We'll talk
Okay,
about it.
thank you.
Shout out to Toccara, man. Forgive me, y'all. I'm sorry. Shout out to Toccara for coming through, man. I really appreciate her. Like I say, I met her through genuine circumstance. And yeah, that was cool. That was cool for me. You did what I'm saying? Cause like I say, I be networking. You know what I mean? I be networking. And this just shows how much your network will determine your net worth or determine how you did. Like these are the types of things that determine things. Are you good with talking with people? Who do you know? It's always who you know. You know what I'm saying? And I know a lot of important people. I know a lot of famous people. I know a lot of models, rappers, producers. Uh, man, I know a lot of people, man. Promoters. Man, I know so many people. I can't even. I be on the phone all the time. I just know people, y'all. And this was a decent, story from her. This wasn't no interview. It was just we just chopping it up on the regular, just telling stories. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to do interviews like getting too personal. You know what I'm saying? And taking too much time from everybody. You know what I mean? Like this, just keeping it easy and simple, family. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. So did y'all enjoy that? Did y'all enjoy? That's so cool. I don't know any stars, but the ones I have in my circle now, for real though. Did y'all enjoy that? Um, y'all can give feedback because I'm gonna break it down and I'm gonna break it down and do some things with it. You dig what I'm saying? Because that shit was dope. I ain't gonna lie to you, that was hard. That was hard just listening to her tell her story. Like I'm gonna take that portion of the story and I'm gonna break it down and like really illustrate it. You feel what I'm saying? Like put some emphasis on it because that's them the type of stories that are like highlights. Them are some good highlights. You know what I mean? Especially when you're on a startup and you're trying to get somewhere and you're trying to get to where you're going. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's you know what I mean? It's a beautiful thing. You did. What's going on? Latier, Sunbreeze, Morgan, Dawn, Jade, Courtney, No School. Who else came in there? Selena. The Trinity. Nah, I appreciate y'all, man. I like this short and sweet stuff. Get it done. Like wham, bam, boom. He say, yeah, she seemed really inviting and welcoming. She got good vibes. Yeah. I mean, it's the best of vibes. You dig? Like, yeah, man. Them the type of people. These the type of stars I be meeting. You know what I mean? Celebrities I come to know. Especially that's why I be trying to get y'all to come over to Bigo so we can get to it, man. Y'all don't understand, man. It's so good over there with that, like, because everybody's thinking about money. Everybody's getting on there, trying to get to some money. You know what I mean? Everything that we're doing is based off getting to some money. You know what I'm saying? So that's about it, man. But once again, Toccara, I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all. I'm finna go live after this and talk about some things. So, tune into that. But yeah, man, and she beautiful as hell. Yeah, so what, nigga? You know what I mean? Like, this lets you know, like, the most desirable women, you know what I mean? It ain't the ones with the BBLs and all that extra stuff. It's the women that are just genuine and just themselves. You feel what I'm saying? Them the ones that are most desired by men. The ones that are themselves and they're genuine and they keep it authentic. You understand? So anyhow, man, I appreciate y'all. I'm finna go ahead and shut this down, but I'm gonna come back live and, you know, talk about some other things. So I appreciate y'all for coming. Her story is going to be told, you know. Her story is going to be known. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you can't overlook her story anymore. Her story is important. Her story is powerful. Without her story, he wouldn't have a story. His story wouldn't even exist without her story. So let's put it in our mind and let's articulate this fact. Let's articulate this fact that her story matters. Thank y'all for coming. I surely appreciate y'all. And I will see y'all again.